going on? YouTube crew back with Toxic Keens. We're back with another episode for season 3. Today I got my boy Chava. What's going on, Chava?
Back at it.
Got Jesus. Jesus, thank you for coming on. Omar, thank you for coming on as well. Thank you. So Jesus had, me and Jesus have been talking for a while. He was supposed to come on season 2, but once again I stopped it, so it's my fault. Apologize on that for reaching back to you. But thank you for coming on. I'm excited for this one. Like I keep telling everybody, for season 3, we got a lot of big podcasts coming. I feel like it's gonna be a big one. So let's get right into it. I knew of you because he went to you guys' tattoo shop to get this tattoo done. Yep. And I seen you and you were tattooing this like someone's back.
Oh, you went that day?
I was there that day.
Were you there when?
Yeah,
he got tattooed.
And he was there, and I'm watching, and I'm like, and bro, you're locked in, like you're just like, it's
just tunnel vision.
You're doing your thing, and I'm just like, cause it's an art, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, bro, I don't even remember, bro.
Really?
I was probably so much pain. I was like,
what was his name?
Danny.
Yeah.
Shout out Danny.
Shout out Danny.
In his new shop.
Yeah, really? He got a new shop?
Yeah, he opened up his new place.
Shout out Danny.
Yeah, he got
out
down.
in Sacramento now.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Why did he move? Oh, just to get his own shop. You want to get out there?
Open up his new shop.
Right on. He's good. He's very. You guys are all you guys that were in there. First of all, you guys were Revive. The lady that was in the front there, I was sitting in the front. She said, "You want to go sit by your homie? Go sit with them." So she was. You guys.
530 Tattoos and.
Yeah, just come by. We're open Tuesdays through Saturdays, 11 till about 8 o'clock. We do walk-ins. We do realism, fine line work. Pretty much, we're pretty diverse there.
Nice.
Artists there are Miguel, Oscar, Jesus, and I'm Omar.
Nice.
Yeah, just come by or come by the shop or give it a call.
Yep.
And pretty soon we should be doing piercings as well. So
okay.
Keep tuned, yeah. Man.
Sheesh.
To Woodland Ca, But then I just went there for my birthday. I was like, I feel like getting a tattoo. It was literally my birthday.
He did. He called me, bro. He called me.
I was like, fuck, I just feel like getting tatted on my birthday, bro. I just walked in and he tatted me up, and I actually liked that piece a lot. So he got down, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
And I was gonna bring the camera too, cause he was asking me. He was like, bro, bring the camera. We were gonna film in there, but I was like, nah, I don't want to go interrupt nothing, Like I don't want to
shove a camera in his face.
Yeah. But what got you guys into doing that?
Whoa, shit. I mean, I always like drew and did stuff like growing up as a kid, and then I think I really got into it during in middle school. Had a teacher that just he hella like motivated me to keep doing it.
Nice.
And then from there, I just kind of wanted to see what I could do with it. Throughout high school, I did like portraits and like I just like did whatever people came to me with, and I just would sell them that way. After I graduated, I started doing murals. I got a mural out in Sacramento. It's in a shoe store called Fast Kicks.
Really?
I believe it's in West Sac. Yeah, it's in West Sac. I got a mural there. And, I did that for about a year after I graduated. I did, like, murals and, like, little paintings on windows during the seasons. And then from there, I just kind of found the shop. Jesus actually was the one that told me about it. Nice. I went onto the shop, and I went in there. I made the appointment to get tattooed by Miguel, and he just told me to keep coming back, and I stayed there.
Nice.
It's been 2 years now as an apprentice there, and then next month both of us will be established there as a full-time artist.
Good shit, bro. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good shit, bro.
It's been a long 2 years, bro, for sure.
Right? How old are you guys, if you guys mind me asking?
22.
We are too. I'm 22, 23, yeah, right? Yeah, so we're on the same age. Nice, same age. Crazy, so how'd you get into doing tattooing too?
Probably I want to say around the same thing, but I grew up in Mexico, right?
Okay.
And I don't know if you've been to Mexico recently, but when I was growing up in Mexico, a lot of the architecture was very much like mosaics, very art-based. And I wasn't really close to my family, I'd say. Mm-hmm. I mean, we had just like, they had their things going on. I was just a kid.
Yeah.
So I feel like the only distraction I really had was just art. Just whether it be just scribbling or just playing with dirt, bro. Like, honestly.
Yeah,
just like
right on.
Getting my hands dirty with the mud and just like drawing on a wall. Mm-hmm. But getting into art officially, like when I took it serious, was when I met this fool.
Yeah?
Yeah, we met in...
We met our freshman year.
Yeah. Woodland Ca.
Just mutual like friend groups, but I hated this fool.
It was just on site, bro. Yeah. It was just like we'd see each other through the halls and be like...
It was one of those
just
things.
mugging him, bro. Yeah. Like, just mutual
like, this
mugging.
This fool was the new kid there, and he was this fool had a staring problem, so I was like, what the fuck?
Like, who's bro? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and then, shit, was it?
And
One
what
day.
was it? We had a Spanish class and teacher sat us next to each other, so we had to work together and stuff. And it was just throughout that period of working with him and stuff that he ended up being cool and shit. And but we ended up like fighting twice though. Like actually, it's like we ended up.
Oh, he just fought?
Yeah. So
he fucked up my nose. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so like the first time like he just came over and we had some gloves on, so we just like fucking.
Oh,
Wow.
It
was just like, hey,
was serious stuff.
And his parents were like, take it easy, guys. It's not that serious. But we were outside.
It was cool though,
I know, it's on site.
Shit, we both got tired. I don't think anybody won that day.
No, it was just like hey, I don't know what happened, but let's just hash it out.
Yeah, I mean, it was shit, but it's just us fucking around, but
young shit.
Yeah, and then him and one of our other homies, like we would we always have like these little drawing sessions. We just draw a lot, I always like try to get these fools into it, and then eventually we just started like doing graffiti, going under bridges and stuff, just doing whatever, and yeah, man, we just kind of.
Oh, so you guys were like, you guys were in this art stuff, like you guys been doing this.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but after I met him, I ended up moving to Pioneer. I ended up moving to Pioneer. I feel like I kind of just disconnected from art and everything.
Okay.
I was just living the high school life, bro. Just
turning up,
just being stupid.
You and me both, bro.
And then I ended up graduating early, so I just had a lot of free time on my hands, man. I was just working. I tried going to WCC.
Yep.
It didn't work out. I either had to decide between working or going to school, and I chose working because I had to.
Gotta,
And then, I ended up getting into an accident, and then I had a lot of time to myself, just being locked inside my room, bro. Because
you had depression pretty hard.
Yeah, bro. I didn't want to leave the house.
That's what I'm saying.
And then just one day, my mom was just like, "Hey, why don't you try drawing again? Just get back into it." And then I'd tell him all the time, like, "Hey, man, I just feel down." He's like, "Yeah, dude, just draw again.
Pick up the pen and paper,
Yeah, this was around, I'd say, COVID time.
Yeah, 2020
lockdown.
is like when we got like
locked back in.
Yeah.
Lockdown, got locked back. Okay.
Yeah, and then just
all that free time, fucking, gives you time to do whatever, So.
You get to thinking, huh? You get to thinking about like
what's
what's going on, yeah.
Honestly, I feel like sometimes all you need is just to be by yourself in a room, just like you and your thoughts. But yeah, bro. After that, I feel like once everything started opening up slowly, I just for the fuck of it, I was like, I'm gonna buy a tattoo machine. Just for the fuck of it, I'm gonna buy it. I bought it, and then started doing all some fruits, and then eventually I ended up touching skin, and I was just like myself. But once I did that, I was like, you know what? Let's not do this. This shit hurts.
Were you scared when you first did it?
Definitely.
The shakes, yeah.
Crazy ass fear, bro. But and then tattooed myself, whatnot. I did not like the pain. To this day, I feel like I'm the only guy in the shop that's just like.
Well, that's why I don't get tattoos, because the day he was in it, he was, bro, get one, because I have let me see if I can show you guys quick. I have these right here. This is the worst pain of my life. I was thinking it was 18 hungover. That's why I got them, bro. And this is all I got, and I refuse to go back because it hurts. But if you guys got another thing is I don't know what to get either. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a. You know what I'm saying?
Just say it's like just give us a rundown of the shit you like. And
Okay.
That's like the rest is up to us. Like that's our job.
We might have to
decide that.
Might have to get a little piece coming. You know what
I'm
I'm
trying
saying?
to get a little cover for this side, bro. It's looking naked over here.
No, but yeah, just messing around with the machine for a bit, and then just word of the mouth. I think it was when everything was opening up again. I started playing soccer, just getting distracted and whatnot. And then one of the homies was like, "Hey, who did that? No one's tattooing. Who did that?" I was just like, "Oh, some guy." Just like trying to tell him, "Oh, I didn't do that."
Yep. Some
but
guy.
he kind of got the truth out of me. He's like, "You did that shit. I want you to tattoo me." I'm like, "Oh man, sure, let's do it." And then I feel like that just started everything. And I remember me and him throughout high school, we'd go to the shops, just be like, "What are the opportunities for an apprenticeship?" And then just be turned down. "Oh, not this time, not this year. We're kind of full right now. Just
Here in Woodland or like in
just in the area.
In the areas,
All
okay.
in the area, and then yeah, it was a bit kind of disappointing. We're like, yeah, well, and then I was working at Costco during the time. Shout out Kirkland, but
shout out Kirkland.
No man, I got out early one day from work, and then my mom sent me to El Torito,
Yeah,
the meat market.
Yeah, right there by
right there by the shop.
by
right
the
next
shop.
to
Shout
it.
out.
That's the Olive Tree Plaza. That's where it's
Hell
at.
yeah, man. And then I went and got what she needed, and I saw the tattoo sign. I was like, this is new. I've never been here. I tried opening the door. It was locked. But then they were in the back. They were having a barbecue with the uppercuts.
Oh,
the
okay.
barbershop next door.
Yeah.
I went to the back. I walked back, and I met Miguel, the owner of the shop.
Nice.
And he's like, "What's up, man? You trying to get some work done?" I'm like, "Yeah, actually, let's set something up." And then he had a gift certificate special around that time, so I ended up doing just the whole quarter sleeve from him. And the same situation, we were just talking, chopping it up in the shop when he was tattooing me. And then I was just like, yeah, man, I kind of do this, you know, because when people, especially artists, they know that you are trying to tattoo, they kind of just like look down on it in a way. They're like, oh, you're already tattooing skin, you know, like why don't you do it traditionally, like in a traditional apprenticeship?
Yeah.
But this guy, he was just like, you know what, you just keep coming, just keep showing up.
I didn't know there was an apprenticeship. I didn't know there was an apprenticeship for that.
Yeah, there's.
Cause I know there's something for like haircutting too. There's like
quite a few ways to get into the.
Yeah, it's the thing with apprenticeships. It's based off the shop you're going to too. So a good like tip, especially if you want to get a tattoo, is like do your research and look into the artists and like at the shops and the styles and make sure it's the style that you want to. You know, because like us mainly like we do some color, but we're mainly also a black and gray shop.
Okay. Oh, there's other different shops then. Different.
Yeah. So like
types.
there's like traditional shops that are like really good with color, new school type of stuff. You just gotta look into it, you know, and see what you got in the area.
Just kept showing up, and I told Miguel, I was like, hey, if you like my art, you're gonna like my homie's art even more. And I just put him on the spot. I'm like, Omar, you know, you gotta come to the shop. You gotta meet him.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, we started working together, and it's honestly like
one thing after another. So you 2 years so far?
2 years. Yeah.
Dang. So you've been doing this since 20 then. So you guys were 20.
Around there.
Pretty much.
19, 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you're
found
young.
it when I was like freshly 20 too when I found it, and then and yeah, it was cool though because same situation as him, you know. And I started talking to him, showing and that's when I like showed him all my drawings and stuff, and he liked it because I did a lot of like Chicano stuff too.
Yeah.
And that's also kind of the thing he was looking into.
So you do like all like the Aztec stuff, right? Like is that what Chicano? Sorry, I don't know what the types of art are.
What Chicano art is mainly like you know like the cholos with like the mustaches.
Yeah.
And you got like the lowriders kind of stuff.
The lokes with the
And
logos
then,
on.
the
Yeah.
lokes,
Yeah.
you got,
Okay.
like Aztec pieces, Aztec work, like all that's just.
Oh, Mido will love your. My dad likes all. My dad's fully tatted. He likes all that stuff.
That's just like it's just like a type of art, you know. It's not necessarily the only thing we do or that I do. It's just. But
that's it. But yeah, that's what you master.
That's my style.
Okay. And what's yours?
Honestly, I don't even know.
That flower's fire on the hand though. The flower's fire.
Miguel did that.
Right on. Flower's fire.
I mean, the whole sleeve is done by him, but man, now you asked that. That's a really good question.
What's your style?
Really think that I've established like a certain style, but for sure,
whatever you tat on her back, fire. I'll tell you that, fire, definitely
Thank
fire.
you,
Whatever you tat, yeah.
But for sure, I'd say there's realism, bro. It's like, there's something about it. It's crazy.
So when you go to plan like to tattoo somebody or like they say, hey, I need this. What what goes through your head, dude? Like for example, like when I film a podcast, not saying there's anything compared to tattooing, and I bring someone on like you guys, like I had to think, I was like, what am I gonna talk about with these? But then it was right away, like what's their creativity? And that's kind of how I got my idea to talk to you guys. Like, because I'm not going to lie, when we first talked in DM, I was like, I didn't know what to say. And I told him, he's like, well, he tattoos, right? And I was like, yeah. And then you kind of got to put two to two together. We create, they create. Okay, well, what do they think? So what's your, like what do you two think when you go to, like, designing something? Or you just kind of freestyle it?
Well, it depends. Usually, I like to get like nice, like big projects, like with detail. You know, I like details. That's my thing. I'd say. You know, I really like putting details in my stuff. So, you know, everyone has like their rituals, their things that you do to like get you focused and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I personally like to read. You know, so I like to look at that as like a good source of just making something new. Because the thing I like to focus on mainly when I'm making tattoos for people is making it unique to the person. So, you know, it's not just something off of, like, Pinterest and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's like...
You're one of a kind.
Yeah.
Type.
Your own type of thing. Like, oh, yeah, like, this is my tattoo.
I ain't gonna lie. This, bro, Google. Got it off. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You
Got it off Google, bro.
You need the references, but, like, it's the point of, like, switching it up to where it is what you want, but in its own way. You know what I mean? So, it's not like a direct copy. You know what I mean? That's the thing I think we like to focus on the most, too.
Because you can copy a tattoo that they show you, like, hey, I want this, like this name. But I feel like what I've been learning and what I've been told recently, just change it up. Like
Yeah.
like yeah, you'll get what you want, but I feel like it's good to also change things up. I mean, unless you really want the exact same thing, then okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I always feel like it's good to change just something about it, or just make it unique to them. Like he said, just make it unique to them. And also, I feel like when it comes to bigger projects, like also like telling a story, you know, because there's this artist in Sacramento that he's always talking about how his tattoos. He always wants him to tell a story about what he's tattooing. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
tattoo means a story.
Like yours is a story, huh?
No, yeah, I got my uncle's name, and he was like my father figure for me, you know. My uncle, it's my uncle's and my grandpa's name, so that's why I got the name tatted, praying hands, clock because everyone got a clock, you know what I mean? Rose, just regular.
And that goes with saying
and
too.
Dove Bird when he passed away, when we released Dove Birds in his funeral, you know. I want to just keep adding like this meaningful. You know, that's why I haven't gotten. That's why I just have my whole sleeve. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to just add dumb shit to my body.
You're just dedicating it to him.
To my uncle.
That's
and my
fire.
grandpa. So,
And that also goes without saying though. Tattoos don't necessarily gotta mean anything.
Exactly.
You know?
No, that don't gotta mean nothing to
No,
people.
yeah, just
honestly, you can get whatever the hell you want.
No, yeah.
Everyone got their own body and their own.
Yeah,
Type
it's just the thing is just as long as it looks clean, you know.
No,
That's what matters.
Yeah.
But
Facts.
you get whatever you want. You could have it meaning. Don't gotta mean shit. It just gotta.
Yeah,
look
like the
cool,
rose
you know
doesn't
what I
mean nothing. You know what I mean? I just got it because
like to me,
looks.
it's
You know
just
what I
a
mean?
rose.
Nice.
It looks.
The
It looks
rose
dope
is
as
probably
fuck.
my
It
favorite
looks hella
tattoo.
sick.
Everyone got a rose. You know what I mean? If you got
Yeah, of
tattoos,
course.
everyone got at least a rose in there. You know. Everyone.
I ain't gonna lie, when I go shake
Most
girl's
likely.
hand, shorty's hand, what's that on your hand? You know, I was like, gotta make up a little story, and I ain't gonna lie to you. If I ever lied to you, I'm sorry, but I got that I was 18, I was hungover. But when someone say, "Oh, why'd you get that?" I make up some bullshit. Oh, you know, it's a phase of my life, whatever. But
Each moon phase means something.
it means something different.
I was in the mood.
But what? Another question I had for you guys. So you guys said you guys are good friends, right? And me and him were brothers, right?
Same brother?
No. Like we're brothers. You guys consider you guys brothers, right?
Like biological.
Yeah. No.
I
I wish that'd
yeah,
be
he
sick.
does look like
That'd be
you.
cool.
Pretty much, bro. I never had no brothers, you know, but I consider my brother.
Yeah.
My brother.
Yeah.
So you two working side by side, how does that make you guys better? Cause him working with me on this, us working together and building something, it's amazing. It makes what I do
Easy.
super easy.
No, yeah. Well, working with this fool, it's fun. You know, it's cool because it's like it's your homie, you're working with your friend kind of thing. But you know, we do get it inside each other's heads a lot. Like we fucking bump heads like a motherfucker sometimes. You know, we just.
Sometimes I think that's needed, bro.
No, yeah, the friendly competition is fun.
There we go. There it is. It's a friendly
It's a
competition.
friendly competition.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're uplifting each other. Like, not just me and him, but everybody else at the shop. Like, yeah, we might butt heads here and there, especially with Miguel, the owner. But at the end of the day, that man wants what's best for us. You know?
Yeah.
He wants to impact our lives.
Yeah.
But I feel like, yeah, at the end of the day, we're just bouncing just ideas off each other, just trying to get each other to be better.
Yeah,
And also, he's the one that gave you guys a shot too. Like you know, you guys were going to every shop.
That fool gave
and
us an opportunity.
now you guys like, who really wants a 20-year-old? Like, give him a shot. You know what I mean? And he's the only one to give you 20 guys like a young.
No, yeah, man. He gave.
So big shout out to Miguel.
Big shout out to Miguel.
Shout out Miguel, man.
Shout out
A
to
real
OG.
sound like a real one. If I ever meet you, shout out
Yeah,
Miguel.
man. And then not just me and him, but the other artist, Oscar.
Okay.
So also, just one of us too.
Nice.
He's out, but he'll be back. He'll be back.
Type shit.
He's just a little under the weather, but he'll be good though.
Are you guys honest with each other? So whenever we film and like let's say we go back and edit a video, and Cha'll be like, "Bro, you gotta cut that out to ass," and I'll go back and watch and like, you know what, he's right. That was like, are you guys honest like that? Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You guys are cause I'm in a couple other friends. They want to cause their friends and it's a bunch of yes men. You don't want that because that doesn't make you better. With him, he'll be like, "Nah, fuck, that's ass." So I'll be like, "Nah, this was ass." He'd be like, "Yeah, bro, that's ass." And then you guys honest with each other like that?
You just need that balance in your life, man. Because if you, like you said, if you have just a bunch of yes men, you're gonna end up doing some dumb decisions.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just holding each other accountable at the end of the day.
You gotta have some thick skin too, cause like
Definitely.
cause it's one thing when you post it and then like you know people who like to get tattoos, they see it, they're gonna think, oh, that's cool, but as you get more involved into the industry, you start to meet actual artists and more people who are who know the industry better than you. You know what I mean? Like actual people who have who have an audience in it. And then you know they're gonna look at your stuff. And they know what to look for. There's
Definitely.
people that know more or less. There's certain things you look for when you want a good tattoo. So you always want to make sure that it's they're gonna talk about it and you know that. So you gotta have confidence in what you're doing the whole time, you know. So you do gotta have thick skin because people do like they'll judge you on it. They'll like talk shit as like with anything, you know. You guys get comments and all that.
Oh,
so,
dude, you just see Twitter,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
They, people are mean on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
So
That's just Twitter, bro. Twitter's
Yeah.
just like that. But I feel like you just have to be open to anything. Like it might sound kind of two-sided coming from me because Miguel thinks that I don't listen. But I do listen. But yeah, it's just lately I feel like that's the biggest thing I've learned is just being open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, just taking it. Just shut up and listen. That's it. Just be quiet and listen.
it's a respect thing too. It's a respecting.
Facts.
Sure,
Definitely. I mean, yeah, we'll fuck with them here and there, and he'll fuck with us. But at the end of the day, you know, it's a respect thing for sure.
That's why I see. How do you guys do it when you guys first started? How were you guys dealing with the? Were you guys getting hate by chance? Like, you know, do you think you guys were getting hate right away when you guys started? Like, oh, who do they think they are? You know, doing tattoos. And there's a reason why I'm saying this. Not saying you guys probably, but
Honestly, I don't think I've
ever heard
experienced or
Experience?
heard anything. But you know, people will probably say some things.
have their opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably say some things, but honestly, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's something you'll experience, regardless of what you do, regardless of like making a podcast. Like I assume you guys get some comments here and there, like you said, Twitter comments.
Yeah.
But it's just I feel like it's a part of everything.
Yeah, like me myself, you know, I like to kind of just stay like to myself, kind of low key kind of person. So it's like, so you know, in the beginning I didn't really care what I wanted, you know, what people thought, and you know, I did get a lot of support. So we didn't really get too much negativity because you know people are like, ooh, tattoo shop, like that's cool, you know, like keep going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but in general, you know, it's just about just keeping your head low and don't really pay attention to other people around you, like what they have to opinion on it.
Big
So
fact.
it's just
Keeping your head down and just work.
focusing on the craft. That's all that matters. Because you can only get better the more you try.
That's what I'm saying.
Same as you guys. You know?
I feel like the only thing I've experienced would be for my family. Just be like, are you sure you want to do that?
Oh
Type
yeah,
stuff.
that's exactly what I was just going through.
Yeah, like,
exactly
are you
what I
sure
was
you
going
wanna do
through.
that? Like no, like I know what I want. Like I want this. Like I quit Costco just to do this. You know, like I quit a whole full-time job.
Yeah.
To do this full-time. But yeah, it's
And it's
just
definitely paid off, huh?
Oh,
Pursuing your
sure,
dream.
definitely.
Right on.
Just a few days ago, I was down in LA.
Yeah.
Like, that was crazy to me.
DM me like, oh, bro, I'm in LA right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
just, like,
right
just
on.
got back today. I'm just like,
Live your
man,
life, bro. Yeah.
I'm tired, but it was fun out there, man. It's just, it definitely the city is not for everybody. You know,
No.
it's huge.
Do you have like any crazy wild stories about tattooing? Any like anything that has happened?
One day, me and Omar were tattooing, and then I already finished, but then I was just setting up and cleaning down, and then this older lady walks in. She's like, "Hi, I want a tattoo." And then I'm like, "Oh yeah, of course." Like, yeah, of course. You know, just give me a second while I clean up. And then I just hear her sit down on the floor, and I'm like, "Oh, you don't want to sit down in the chair?" And she's like, "No, it's comfortable down here." I'm like, "Okay."
That's
and
fine,
then,
man.
You know, he works out in like a little corner of the shop, so he can't really see that much out there. And he was tattooing too. But I went to the back and I started grabbing some cleaning stuff, some supplies to clean down the station. And then before you know it, she was passed out on the floor, bro.
Sleeping.
She came in.
Sleeping.
She was hella drunk.
Yeah.
And she had called prior to see if we could come in. I knew it was her because she sounded the same.
On the
Just
phone.
hella slurring her words and stuff. So she comes in and then she sits down and knocks out on the floor. And then and we had to wake her up. And this man had to drive her home because she couldn't drive.
We had to wake her up, and then one of I think it was your client's friend that came with me, and then we ended up dropping her off, and then she was just like she was going through it, man. But it's just one of those things. It's just like when you go into a shop like that, I feel like you gotta go on all your six senses, bro. But that was I wouldn't say crazy, but it was definitely like a.
It was an interesting. We've had the luck. We've had the luck of not having of like
anything crazy
having
so far.
anything crazy yet happen. You know, it's inevitable because we're gonna be tattooing for a long ass time. You know, as long as we can go. But yeah, so I think for me, like, it's just people that like I've tattooed someone and I barely started, and then they get like shaky or they get really they're nervous about it or scared, and they like get dizzy and you have to stop. And that's probably like the most crazy thing I've gone through is just having people almost pass out on me because like they didn't eat prior or something.
Oh, they're passing out?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, it hurts,
fully,
bro.
Not fully KO, but like, I definitely have people tell me like, oh, I got lightheaded and I gotta get them like an orange juice or something. I have like, you want me to get you a juice, and I gotta go get him a juice, you know.
I feel like that's all in preparation too. Like you're gonna get a tattoo, you're gonna be sitting down for a minute. You should probably have some fluids in you.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you gotta
eat a sandwich.
Eat a sandwich before you
get your
Snickers.
sandwich. Get a Snickers.
Snickers, you feel better. No, but yeah, I haven't had that happen. I've had just somebody just crying, just regular stuff.
No.
But nothing too crazy, yet.
We don't hurt our clients either. So.
We don't hurt them.
Man, thank you, because the guy who did this hurt me, bro. Shit, I was hurting.
And then
shout out David, bro. Shit hurt.
When he tattoos me, it feels like he's not even tattooing me. Like, and that's like a lot of clients say the same thing. It's just like, yeah, it doesn't even feel like he's tattooing me.
And he still don't let me tattoo him.
Yeah, I still won't let him tattoo me. It's just, I don't know. Like the last tattoo I got, like that I had to sit throughout a whole session was when I got the back of my head done. And then
you got your head done?
Yeah, I got the back of my head.
Oh,
yeah. You can't really see it. I have long ass hair now.
Oh, it hurt, huh?
Yeah, but this whole year I've just been rocking just the buzz cut, bro, just to show it off. But then now, like a few months, I'm like, let me just let my hair grow.
You get tired of the same haircut? Huh?
Yeah, you just and then it's.
I got the buzz cut.
I got the haircut. Trying to try something different.
I just feel so confident.
Or bring the mullet back.
Yeah.
Definitely, bro. But it's just like you said, you just have to rock the same haircut for a while. Like for me, I had to rock like a high ass fade just so people could see the tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, yeah, man, I already got a big ass head as it is. Like I already have to show it off. And it's just like this big ass head, and like you have to lift up my head and my fade all the way up. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, but yeah, I feel like those were 12 hours just sitting down, bro.
12 hours?
Back of your head?
Yeah, the back of my head.
Yeah.
How long your dove take?
Oh, mine were small, bro.
He's like 3, 4
like
hours.
2 or 3 hours, bro. Nothing crazy, you know.
Yeah,
but I tried to always just thug it out, like just
and then that's
go through
the
the pain. I was just like the quicker I just hang there, the quicker it'll be done, you know.
That's the thing, and then
grab the stress ball.
The artist Alexis out in Sonoma, he was only there for a few days. He was just guest spotting at the shop, and then I kind of want to look good in front of him. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna thug it out in front of him. But then I feel like there's a certain point where you're like,
you can thug it out.
Shit. You're just like, shit, man.
Certain point, bro.
He just got past the thing like halfway through my head, and I was just like, holy fuck, I can't do this.
It hurt, huh?
I ain't gonna lie.
I can only imagine.
Mine, I got mine on my birthday, bro. So remember when we went to go drinking after?
We did.
I never forgot. I got a tattoo, bro.
Yeah.
We did go.
I woke up like, oh shit, did get tattooed. I was like, oh fuck.
That was a whole new tattoo.
Kind of let the just like the pride. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna pussy out. I already paid for this.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna go out for another session. You know. But yeah, definitely. I feel like towards the end when he was just like cleaning and wiping it down, I was like, man, bro. Like my neck was just sore. And then when I got home, I was just like, how do I even sleep? You know, because I'm not gonna sleep like on my stomach. And then showering for sure, bro. I think that was like the hardest thing. I had to shower with like not even warm water, like almost cold water.
What's that stuff you guys put on the tattoos?
It's. Are you talking about?
Yeah, Aquaphor. You have to put all that. Yeah, Aquaphor. Yeah.
Shit. Honestly, when my hair was growing out, like not even a day after, like I felt it. It was like a weird sensation.
It was coming, yeah.
Like my hair was growing, and then the tattoo was healing, and it was peeling at the same time. So it just looked like I had dandruff, like hella bad dandruff. Like I just like shake my head, and then like just flakes and flakes of the tattoo just peeling.
So next question I want to get into is I want to talk about depression. You said something about depression. Have you ever gone through something? Because me personally, I have a story. I'm ready for my YouTube channel. I want to talk to you on this too. Depression. Has there ever been a point you guys both hit depression like really hard where like you thought it wasn't ever gonna stop? You know what I'm saying? Like for example, like me, to come in here, bro, I was so depressed. Like I was alone. I was locked in this like apartment by myself, and
Yeah, man. So you always, you get stuck in this like routine. You wake up, you do the same thing every day. You get stuck in this pattern, and for me personally, that gets to me a little bit, and because you want change, your body is changing all the time, your mind is changing all the time. You want something, better, something good, something that you're gonna like doing the whole time. The big question that we always ask each other, and I know you guys always ask each other that too, is like, what am I gonna do from here? Like, what's my purpose? I guess that's what you're looking for, but. For me, it's like when I hit those walls, I just gotta keep moving. That's it. It's just keep moving. I don't really. For one, I'm okay being in by myself in my solitude. You know, like I enjoy it because I could, you know, I think to myself. I talk my shit out. I try to figure it out for myself. You know, and so for me, it's just I just gotta keep going, keep like focusing on what you want to do and work and just keep working on it. I know I've been working since I was 13, so all I know is just work.
Just work,
Just
keep going,
working.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, just as Hispanic, that's all we learn when growing up. You gotta work.
yeah.
No matter as a man, you just gotta
Yeah.
work. I get it, yeah.
But I guess that's for me. That's just the mentality that's always stuck. It's just like something bad happened. It's like all I can do is just accept whatever happened and work with that, and just keep going. Cause I know, cause you know it does kind of doesn't manifest itself, but you know you do start to see opportunities in your path when you start actually dedicating yourself to like what you want to do. You know, like just talking to you guys is exposure to us and you guys. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
we're two like businesses, and we're trying to grow.
Oh yeah.
So you know this is gonna help out this is gonna help everybody out. You know, so it's like, and we wouldn't have gotten here if I would have just like stayed, you know, in my room and just not like gone out to look for tattoos and stuff. You know, not to look for the things I'm passionate about and that I want to chase. So you know, at least just have an idea of the direction you want to go in, and from there you just kind of figure it out. You know.
Thank you for sharing that because I know I used to love being alone too, and I get how it is to go, and especially you coming on camera and talking about that.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm not.
New.
Yeah,
This is like this is big for me for you. Like this is like very like this is like I get it. I remember it was one time where I hated talking to people in general, and I work in sales. It's like I don't want to talk to nobody. Just get off the phone. That's it. But thank you for sharing that, cause
Oh yeah, bro, that shit hits too because I'm like the exact same way too, bro. Like, I like being alone, bro. Like you know, I'm some no weird shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like I like staying like on my own, like and saying like being my own thoughts and being like trying to be a better person, you know. I'm like I don't really like hanging out with no one like that or like no new friends or like no one like. I always been that way too.
Yeah.
Like, that really hit as well.
I mean, you know, it's not a bad thing to be by yourself or to like want friends. You know, it's good to have your connections too. You know, it's important to have people to know and you know people who support you too. You know, just every now and again, you do need that like moment to yourself to kind of catch yourself to know where you're at. You know, you just can't forget where you came from. That's it. So.
Yeah, what you just said. Can't forget where you came from. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying you can't forget where you came from.
But yeah, this whole being on camera, it's just new to us.
Really?
Because when we first started, you know, trying to network, the fact that hey, we're tattooing, people really can't put a face to the work, to the art. Especially with me, they're like, "Oh, this is you." I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is me." They're like, Why don't you post about yourself? I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." Like with the friends that I play soccer with, they didn't know I tattooed until one guy was like, "Oh, I think I might need a touch up." I'm like, "Yeah, of course, let's do it." And they're like, "You tattoo?" I'm like, "No,
I do, yeah.
I do, yeah." Like, why don't you say anything? And I feel like that's kind of my fault of not networking properly. Like this whole like Instagram right now, bro. I feel like it's like one of the biggest tools you can use to network.
I see you posting though.
Here and there,
Yeah,
I've been trying to get better.
Yeah.
And then just when I went down to LA, I feel like the owner of the shop, he was telling me the same thing. He's like, "Bro, closed mouths don't eat. You gotta talk." Cause I got in there, I'm all shy. I'm like, "How's it going? I'm coming down from Sacramento, from Woodland area." They're like, "All right, man.
Some of them.
You gotta be more open.
Yeah.
That shyness out the door. Like you're in a busy shop. You gotta talk to people. You gotta sell yourself."
If the tattoo shop taught me anything is how to have the conversation with the person. You know, you're spending hours like next to this person.
Definitely. At the end of the day, you're bonding with that person.
No, yeah, that, and you guys are doing what, day sessions too sometimes, or it's a whole day session? So it's like
we're there all day if we have to be.
It makes the pain feel a little less too. You know, having a good conversation.
You know, just letting the person know that like you know, it's a good space. You know, you don't gotta like be tense or anything like that. Just giving that comfortability. You know, so that way they also keep feeling comfortable to come back as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where I go again. It's a respect thing too, because I feel like a lot of people have like a really bad thought on some tattoo shops, and it's not necessarily a tattoo shop thing, but it's a person thing too. It's how a person carries himself. So at our shop, we really, we like to be prideful on like showing the respect to people and letting people know that like, we're not gonna, we're not on any type of weird stuff. We
That,
like
and
to
then
be professional.
we're just more about tattooing you. You're like, oh, give us just money. No, we're trying to build a connection with this person, with these clients. Because at the end of the day, they're more than just clients. Because we spend sometimes all day with them. And at the end of the day, it's like some solid friendships come out of there, man. And then it's just crazy how many people you meet along the way. Whether it be clients, fellow artists, or yeah, just it's crazy. It's the amount of people you meet.
See, I hope you guys become the biggest artists in the world, because just the way the both of you talk, and if you come on camera like this in front of who knows how many people are gonna watch this, means a lot. The way you guys talk, you guys love what you do. You know what I'm saying, and then you getting paid for just a bonus. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
That's the least of it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's like So you guys just like the way you guys talk about a tattoo. I'm just like, whoa, like, and to me, I'm just thinking about tattoo. Forget it's like that's like guys' world. That's it,
life,
right? That's your guys'
life
world.
now, bro, yeah.
The
This is my
tattoo.
child. This is my baby. This is
What I'm
what we
saying.
do.
Yeah,
You
man.
know?
So like,
Is there any like some days like sometimes where like when you guys like when it gets slow or like you guys
Oh,
don't feel
definitely.
as motivated or like,
Definitely. I
dude,
feel like
yeah, that's
thinking about-
common. That happens a lot, bro.
you know what I mean?
This
Especially
year-
here since like it's a small town as well too, so not everyone be going like a lot. I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know.
No, yeah, bro. It's
Because when I went to get this one, I was just walking. Hey, can you tattoo me? It's my birthday. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Walk in. We got you. You know what I mean? Like that. So like,
yeah, it's I like
almost
to
like
I like to compare it to like a tree, because like a peach tree or something, and there's seasons where like it's fruitful. There's a lot of fruit on the tree. You pick at it all you want. There's more peaches, and then you got your seasons where it's dead. It's just here and there, but not all the ways. That's kind of what it's like. You get your good times. You get like the slow days too. When it's like that, either you can't just sit there and be like, damn, what am I gonna do next? You just keep practicing. So it's a good downtime to help us like catch up on our lettering, or we tattoo on each other or something like that, or ourselves. So
yeah, I kind of don't look forward to tattooing each other, because especially when they're like, let's tattoo you. I don't know about that. It's just like a pain thing, bro. I'm like, yeah, it might sound like I'm being a pussy, but fuck, bro. Like, I think there was a period of time where I was getting tattooed every other week. Yeah, it was just
For the week.
Yeah, it was just either me tattooing myself or the guys tattooing me. I was just like, man.
and that takes like at least like cool week, 2 weeks to get like healed.
No, yeah, like
You
one
know?
one's barely healing and this one's barely
Holy
finished, and I'm just like,
And it's annoying too because like can't even sleep right. You know what I mean? I remember when I got this and I was sleeping like this. I had a whole pillow. Like, sleeping like this,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for sure.
Like,
When I had this, my arm ended up over here when I woke up.
No.
And
yeah.
wake up like your arm stuck to. Oh shit.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that sucks.
you know?
I hate that.
Oh, bro, yeah, it's annoying when you go
Yeah,
to
for
sleep,
sure.
but it's once it heals up, it's for sure worth it.
Oh yeah,
Of course, man. Yeah,
pain's definitely worth it.
there's definitely some good days and there's definitely some bad days, for sure. In terms of whether it's slow, whether it's super busy. Like for me, I feel like lately I've been trying to get out of this shell of just not being productive. Like if it's slow, I'll just be sitting. I'm like, damn, I'm just gonna sit today. But then,
I'm just
then
gonna
I
say,
start thinking about it. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna miss out on something. Somebody's gonna be ahead of me. And then it just sparks something, bro. That drive, or when I see this fool start painting, or start drawing, or he's like tattooing himself, I'm just like, I need to do something. It's like earlier, going back to the earlier conversation, it's like a friendly competition.
yeah.
Like if you see someone doing something, you're not doing anything. Okay, that's gonna tell me that okay, I need to get my shit together. I need to do something, be productive. At least that's what I've been trying to at least do recently, just being more productive.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because I feel like compared to when we first were in the shop for the first half of the year, we were just nonstop, just
Go.
go.
Stuff,
And then now I think we've just been a bit too spoiled, with just how things have been at the shop.
Yeah.
There's just a level of comfortability that we need to get out of. And I feel like that's like, regardless if you're tattooing your daily life,
It's good to be uncomfortable when you can be. So
Like, I don't know if you heard Arnold say it. He's just like, I like being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's just like you need that
Yeah.
sometimes, bro. It's just in order to grow. It's gonna sound corny to some people, but shit, it needs to happen.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You're 10,000. Yeah, no, yeah. Everything you just said is correct. Same with this thing. Like when I was just sitting there and the thing. So my thing with this is whenever I listen to someone else's podcast, I'm like, man, that sucks. But then I look back, I'm like, wait, I stopped my podcast. How am I gonna judge someone?
Yeah.
So you're right. It's like, well, I can't say nothing 'cause I'm not doing it. So I like to stay productive too. I try to stay busy in my life too, because if not, like you said, like I remember when I like, so I work, go home, lay down, and I'm like, why am I laying down right now? Someone else is probably doing something else right now. Someone else probably building a podcast too, and I'm here laying down. I miss my opportunity. So that's where we're at too. I'm the same way. Like you just my biggest thing right now, like what I tell myself every morning is, I don't know when we're gonna make it, but we're gonna make it. That's what I keep telling myself. I don't know when, but we're going to. Same with you guys. Yeah. I don't know when, but we're going to. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta enjoy the process, though, bro. You gotta enjoy
the grind is fun.
Just every day, bro. Cause the climb is what does it. Cause you're gonna get there, and I mean, shit, we're not even there yet, but we gotta act like you gotta fake it till you make it.
That's what I'm saying.
Kind of type of deal.
Yeah.
Then this other day, I think we had a conversation. I think I was like, damn, bro, I wish this was busier, this is like that, or I wish I could be doing these type of projects. But then you look back on it and you're like, a year prior to this, we were nowhere close to what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, you look back and you're like, holy shit, we did this. What we talked about in high school, like going out to different shops, asking for an opportunity, it happened and we're doing it. Shit, I feel like right now, I think, like he said, we're just enjoying it, bro. Just trying to be better than we were yesterday.
You know, but I mean, because, you know, all things considered, in a sense, you know, we did make it. You guys have a podcast. We are in a shop. Now it's just making it better.
Yeah.
You know? So,
we were just talking about that too.
Yeah, so
what can we do to grow? What can we do to grow?
Like, what can you do different?
Yeah.
You know? I feel like that's what a lot of people are doing right now. A lot of days, it's just like they're looking at an idea and they're like, okay, this has been done before, right? Podcasts have been done before. There's been many artists. How do you stand out?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's like one of my big things too. Like, what can I do to stand out as not only an artist but as a creator? You know, and I feel like that kind of goes. We're in
the same boat, bro. Every day because I work in an office. Every day I'm in the office, bro. I think to myself, because I know I get it. You're right. Every podcast nowadays they're almost as identical. And in my head, I'm like, bro, what the fuck can we do? And I still haven't figured it out, but I know I will. But every day I'm like, what the fuck can I do to just make it a little bit, tweak it to our own? So I'm still working on it, but once again, the grind is fun because I'm thinking about all these ideas, and it's gonna pop in my head randomly one day, but I don't know. But no, you're right, like definitely right. It's a whole creativity, everything. Chase your dreams, man. All I can say is really just chase your dreams, because that's what you guys are doing, right? Chasing the dream.
Of course.
You and me both. What advice for my final question? What advice do you have for the young kids that want to do, you know, they want a tattoo, they want to get into something, but they're scared. Like you said, they're scared to leave their full-time job to go pursue a dream. What advice do you have for that? Because I like what you said, how you left your full-time job to go pursue something you want to do. What's your advice for that?
I would just say, just keep focused, you know. I mean, I'm not in any sense perfect at all. You know, I'm still growing myself. It's just a fact of you gotta stay humble. You gotta count your blessings, and you just gotta keep focusing on you and just, you know, your mentality and your skill. You just gotta keep working on it, keep growing it, and just keep on track to like what you want to accomplish, and little by little you'll start to see it open up for you. So, you know, we all have like setbacks, like some crazy ass setbacks, things that just happen. Life. You know, life, yeah. So you just, you know, you take it as it is and work with what you got. So just keep moving. That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
If there's one thing that Miguel has told me that kind of just bounces in my head all the time. If you like something, you'll do what's convenient for it, right? But if you really want something, bro, you'll do whatever the fuck it takes. And when he told me that, bro, it just was like, holy shit.
A light bulb.
A light bulb, bro. Like, yeah, we might like say bullshit here and there, but when he said that to me, bro, I was just like, holy fuck. He's right. If you like something, you do what's convenient, you know, like, oh, you know, I'll do it tomorrow. But if you really want something, bro, no motherfucker's gonna get in your way. You'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
You'll do anything for that.
Man, you guys more. You guys.
Sometimes it be some. Well, the OG says, you're stuck. Because sometimes
yeah,
they be
yeah,
bullshitting or
yeah.
saying something. Oh, he's just talking on his ass or something. But if sometimes when they say that one thing that stuck to you and like, damn, he's speaking facts,
I'm kind of lazy, but I do try though. I do try, but that's just keep trying. That's it.
Don't let nobody tell you that you can, bro.
That's what I'm
Honestly,
saying. That's what I keep saying. And another thing, and then you guys, we're the same age, right? And I'm glad we're both like in the, we don't do what you guys do, but we're in the same boat. We're pursuing what we want to do.
Creating.
And something that what an OG told me one time was, don't wake up 40 and say, what if I would have? Imagine if I would have done that. Where would I be at today?
That rock quote.
I'm at 22 and I think that, bro. Like, yeah, but yeah, man.
No, but I just want to say, I don't know if you guys have any questions for us. Chavo, do you have any more questions for them?
Since it is a toxic king, you know what I mean? We gotta ask the famous
Oh,
question,
yeah,
bro.
Chavo's question.
Everyone got a little toxic to them, here and there, could be live, anything.
Yeah.
What's any toxic traits you guys have?
Man, that's about it.
I'll walk outside, bro, and just go to my car.
Hello, walk it off.
Just walk it off.
Walk it off,
bro.
Walk it off.
Just walk to my car, just punch the steering wheel or something.
Nah.
Yeah,
Hit the pillow a couple times.
Definitely better than dealing with it now than as like a teenager.
When we're younger?
When you're younger, bro. It's just like I feel like
back then,
you just lash out for no reason. Like you look back at it, you're like, what a fucking asshole I was.
Yeah, for sure, live and learn, bro.
For sure. Yeah.
What school did you guys go to?
We went. Yeah, I went to Douglas and then I went to Wisconsin for all my high school and college.
Okay.
Yeah, you just moved.
I just moved back it was a year ago, 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a year ago, 2 days ago.
So I know him since elementary. That's when
I went to Prairie and Douglas.
You guys went to Prairie? Okay.
Yeah, we're in Prairie together.
I went to Douglas, so.
Cause you look familiar.
Bro, I think I just got that face, bro.
Cause you graduated 2019?
2020.
2020? Yeah, no, I was like, you look familiar. Maybe, cause you didn't have the beard back then, huh? No.
It
was brand new.
No,
Beard's brand new?
just for the winter, bro.
A little cold out?
Yeah, it's cold outside.
No shade November.
No, cause I was like, when you walk in, I was like, man, where do I know you from? Cause what he said, can I bring my friend? But he didn't give me a name.
Oh yeah, my bad. That was my bad.
No, you're good. I'm okay.
I did say coworker. So
coworker.
Yeah,
sorry.
I said coworker.
But then I look at you. You look really familiar. But I've seen you, cause you go to Fit 24 Fitness, right? Or what? Systems. Yeah, the gym out there. Yeah, I've seen you there a couple of times. A lot of our other buddies go there, so I've seen you there a couple of times. And then we have a mutual friend, and then she wants to get into tattooing too. And she told me about you too. And so when we started talking, like your name just kept popping up, and I was like, yeah, that'd be super dope, Vanessa.
Oh
yeah. Vanessa. Yeah, she was telling me.
It's high school thing.
Yeah, Vanessa. She told me that all my friend tattoos, and she wanted to get into it too. So shout out to you too. Thank you for. She's talking about you, and then I think we started talking like within the next week, so that was cool. Right on.
My birthday,
definitely down.
1 year. 1 year later.
Once and done. One and done.
Definitely.
Of course, man.
But I never really asked you because this is yours too. So what's your goal for this? I never really asked you.
Like I have a regret, like just stop it, because I feel like we had a good motion going, like. Everyone would go, like, people would recognize, hey, where you guys going to post it? When I go to the gym, people would, like, some skunk guys would be like, hey, you guys recording one? I was like, no, not today, but, like, it would feel good, people recognizing that we were doing something different, like, here in Woodland. No one really doing this in Woodland. I grew up here. Yeah. Like, I never see no one else do this. Any podcast or any, like, YouTube here and there, people tried it and they stopped. But that's the thing, people always stop. I would always notice people doing it, like, high school, they were try a little YouTube channel, then they'll stop. Like me too, I tried it when I was way younger, and I was like 18, 19, and I stopped as well too. Yeah. I just don't want to stop this time. Just don't stop, Like I don't care if no one views it. I don't care if 10 people view it, 1,000 or 1,000,000, or no one sees it. I don't really care. I just don't want to stop at all. That would be a good goal.
We just gotta stay opportunistic. That's what it is, I think that's.
It's a vibe too. Like yesterday.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yesterday, the guy we had.
Shout out Felix.
Yeah, Felix.
Shout out Felix, bro.
Yeah,
good dude. That's a good dude right there. You guys are a good dude too, man.
Like, it was just like a good vibe, Like he made me get like closer to God, and like just the way he was like preaching about God. He read a little verse about the Bible, and like I'm not that really like I'm not gonna really lie. Like I wake up, thank God another day. But I'm not really like that close to God. Like I don't wake up every day. Like, I don't say a prayer at night, which I know I should. But that made me just a podcast yesterday made me like realize that I need to get closer to God, bro, and like make changes in my life as well. So I actually like doing this. Like it's just like it feels good, you know. Like
That's
I left out of the podcast going to the gym, and like I was just in the sauna, bro. Like, it felt good, like just a good podcast.
Yeah.
So it's like a good vibe doing this.
Man, when you know you got some good, you know, it's you do get
people,
that, like you get that rewarding feeling for sure.
It's just nice hearing other people's journeys and like what they got going on as well too, you know.
Like you're
like
the
around
journey.
the same age group.
Like 2 years, you guys. I don't know any other 22-year-olds here that tattoo. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I know you. I know you're young because Vanessa told me that she was like that you're my age. And that's how I know of you. And then knowing you too. And then one thing too I say is slow motion, bro, is better than no motion. You know. So like, and that's one thing, you know. We're at least we're trying. You know what I'm saying? We're trying, and I love the grind. The grind is fun. To me, the grind is fun. You know. I want to keep going, and I guess to answer your question, the big picture. What to travel the world doing this? That'd be like my biggest. I like to go to like Brazil, Spain, interview someone who like made it out of a small little town. That
bro, you up and went in Wisconsin. I think you could do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I love to go to like Nigeria. I work at the airport. I have a friend from Nigeria. I like to go to Nigeria and talk to like someone who just made it out of there. You know, from nothing, from sleeping on fucking logs and dirt to now doing. I love to talk to people like that. Like I like to hear the stories, and I'm very excited to see your guys' journey now that I know more of you guys. I'm excited to see where you guys take this. I'm excited to see, maybe one day you guys might open your own shop. Who knows? Maybe you guys, might go tattoo freaking Drake or something one day. You know what I'm saying?
Is, bro. It's staying opportunistic. Just taking what you can get. And then like he said, just keeping the open mind, bro. Keeping that door open to like opportunity. Just
not only opportunity, but just learning too, man.
Wanting to learn too.
So I feel like that's where a lot of people get
hard-headed
or just divided, bro, because they think that I already learned enough. I don't need to learn anymore. I feel like that's like one of the, if not the biggest mistake you can do, because you're always going to keep learning every day. Regardless if it's like one little fact or just learning a new experience, you're going to keep learning every day. And then just shutting your brain out. Like when it comes to me, like for me, it'd be like, oh yeah, I don't need to learn any more tattooing stuff. I already know what I know. No, man. I want to learn more. I want to just pick somebody's brain and be like, all right, tell me what you know, or I'll look at what you're doing. Just shut up and listen. Just soaking everything up, at least. Like when I was down in LA, just try to soak up as much as I could for like the few days that I was down there. But speaking of LA, that shit was fun. It was cool.
Right on.
Yeah.
What'd you go out there for?
What?
You just went out there for like a little vacation?
No,
Just get away
I was guest spotting at a shop.
Oh, you're tattooing out there?
Yeah,
for
a few days.
Good job.
And then, yeah, I was telling him when I first got there, like my first day, I was checking in at the Airbnb. I was like, bro, I'm nervous as fuck. This and that. Like, I'm overthinking. And he's like, just man up, bro. Go in there.
Go get it.
Go get it. And then I'm just like, yeah, you're right. I go in there, and he just told me the same thing. Like, bro, you got to stop being shy. He just told me everything. He's like, this is an opportunity.
How hard was it for you to come on this podcast?
Shit,
talk about shyness.
Shyness?
You were like, man, fuck that, huh? You're like,
no, I was outside. We were outside waiting because when I texted you, oh, we're here. Like, I was just like, damn, bro, we're really going to do this right now? And he's just like,
we're here.
We're here.
Yeah, we are.
No, because I feel like that's something I've always just struggled with, bro. It's just showing face.
Yeah.
Putting one-to-one, like, oh, they hear Jesus, and like, who is Jesus? I'm like, oh, that's him.
This is him, guys.
This is me, I guess. But yeah, bro, it's just, I feel like it's definitely shyness, bro, for me. It was just, still, to this day, I'd say I struggle with it a bit more. But I'd say going into the shop, just Miguel breaking me out of my shell, like, you gotta not do that.
Shout out Miguel, once again.
Shout out Miguel one more time. But yeah, bro, it's just, I feel like not a lot of people are like that anymore. They won't.
I have like 5-10 more minutes left.
I'll
I'll just say this last part here. Yeah, so just getting like I'm glad you guys came on to me your story. The grind 2 years, like come on now, that's a long time. We were filming for 3 months and I was like, fuck, But the grind was for 3 months. But now, and thank you guys for coming on, motivating me.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
Motivate you.
Likewise, bro. You guys, this is gonna help a lot.
Out of the shell.
Definitely. So.
No,
appreciate you guys for inviting us. First of all,
course, no. More, you guys always more than welcome. I love to have you guys on again and again and again. You guys are more than welcome.
Just let us know.
But my last question, actually, if you had to dream tattoo one person, who would it be?
Go first. I gotta think about
I don't know if I fantasize about tattooing a certain person. If anything, I'd just like to tattoo someone I respect in the tattoo industry. It's like I've tattooed my mentor. Like that was pretty big for me because he trusts me. He's a guy who's well known in the industry. So for me, I think it's just I don't know. It's probably just being able to tattoo, someone who's like well knowledged in the tattoo industry and just like, trust me enough to be able to like touch needle to their skin. So that's probably the one for me. So
I like that.
Not necessarily anyone specific, but like.
But if there was somebody, who would it be?
I don't know.
You're just throwing a name out there. Who would it be?
Like your favorite musician, you got a YouTuber. But I like what you said though. I love what you said. Your mentor. That's a good one.
Go ahead. I gotta think.
Shit. Anybody?
Anybody, like, I don't care what it is. I'll tell you who my dream. Oh, I love the Dream podcast. I love the Dream podcast. Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
Oh,
just because like this fool like doesn't say he disappears and comes back and still has the most craziest audience ever. People love him to death.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I used to say Drake and Kanye, but no, I think after like the Coachella incident, what he did, I'd probably be Frank Ocean. Because he's in a long, he isolates himself all the time. Like this fool goes and hides for 7 years and comes back like and headlines Coachella. Like it's like it blows my mind what he does. I love to sit down and talk to him, see what goes through his head. Because, like, his music is fire, first of all. Second of all, just the way he acts and how he interacts with this crowd. And people love him so much. Like, why? I want to know what he does.
Okay, I think I got one. I probably want to tattoo Mr. Cartoons. He's a tattoo artist out in LA. He has, like, his own museum and everything.
I think I see him on my Explore page.
Yeah, he's dope. I like him.
Damn. I like to tattoo Alexis. Shit, the one who did the back of my head.
Okay.
Only just so he can feel what I felt.
Your pain?
Yeah. Even like I'm not saying I'll make it hurt, but it's just like I don't know. I feel like he's also one of the people I also look up to.
Yeah.
Because like Miguel, he's also like a mentor to us. When he comes by to the shop, he's always just putting us on game, just spitting game.
He's tough love for real.
It's tough love, definitely.
Right on.
He's definitely more on the
we need that
older school type of.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely need that.
But if besides that, I feel like I want to tattoo my grandpa, bro.
There you go.
Passed away a few years ago, but just to show him, like, hey, stuff's different now.
What you worked on, bro, the grind,
It's just like, just to see him be like, all right, this kid that you saw grow up is doing this. And he's going to be like, damn.
And it's fire, too.
Yeah.
So, talking about your grandpa, you grew up with your grandparents?
Yeah, with my mom and grandparents, too.
No, yeah, bro, same. I grew up with my grandparents as well. That's why I just wanted to ask that question.
Yeah. It was definitely tough love from both, but appreciate the fuck out of it though.
No, yeah, same, bro. Sure.
What about you? Who's your dream person you would want to podcast? I guess
Adele.
Who?
Adele. That was quick, bro.
Adele?
Adele, bro.
Damn, no hesitation, bro.
Adele.
Okay.
That'd be a good one, Adele.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
Nice playing out. Honestly, probably Kanye, bro. Kanye. Sometimes you don't even know what he's gonna say. He might say something off, something crazy, something about the Jews or something. Like, he might just say some crazy shit, or he may speak some facts, or he have you thinking about something, or just think about life, and you're talking about.
He might expose someone just because.
Matrix, or you never know what he'll say. But in every podcast I've seen him do, like, gets taken down for some reason. You know what I mean?
Before you get exiled.
Yeah, or like it'll be up for like a couple hours. Next thing you know, it's taken down or something because you said some crazy stuff, or like. So I feel like that would be a crazy one. Yeah, for sure.
That's a good one.
Like podcast wise, who would you say not biggest inspiration, but who podcast wise, who do you look up to? Like when you watch someone's podcast or you listen to someone's podcast, do you get ideas from them?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Who would be like your? I don't want to say main source because I feel like there's a different multiple sources. As like
a boss mentality, as like taking advice from someone who's done it and been in the industry for so long, probably Kyle Forjard. From the Nelk Boys, him, not the other guys, but Kyle Forger, what he's done and built, and just how he can go start a podcast out of nowhere, and now it's one of the biggest podcasts out right now, and just for it to be that's someone who like I look up to, and I like the questions he asks, because his boys are the ones that ask all the funny questions. He's the one that gets down to business and kind of asks like, why'd you start this company? What does that company do that? Yeah. He asks those fire questions. And you can just tell he's the boss, just how he talks and how he portrays himself and how he, And then that's something that I look up to a lot because, like, I'm not trying to be like him, but I like the advice he gives to, like, if you want to start off. Sure. Definitely. So, definitely their podcast. Joe
Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over.
And also Theo Von's fucking... If for our funny podcast, Theo Von. Because he's so fucking... The one with Sexy Red Roll, funny shit ever. NYG. Funniest
The other
podcast
day,
ever.
when I was driving to LA, actually, I was listening to the Joe Rogan and Theo Von podcast, and then there was some parts where Theo Von was just being very out of pocket, and then Joe Rogan would shut it down immediately. He would either not respond to it or he would, but later.
Yep.
Like, what were you saying? Like, no, that's definitely a good one too.
Theo Von's hella funny, bro.
Theo Von's
Associates
fucking.
It's like
hella
unintentionally funny, bro.
Yeah.
It's-
Theo Von, if you hang out with this guy, bro, you'll see why I listen to Theo Von, because him and Theo Von, like just like the jokes he says like the same jokes too, because Chow is phony as fuck, like, and you know that's yeah, but yeah, probably those two, Theo Von and Kyle Forger is two people I look up to in the industry, definitely. But yeah, but now you got more questions for them, Chow?
Nah, bro, thanks for showing up.
Thank you.
Thank you for
having us. Yeah.
Thank you for supporting us.
Once again, make sure you fuck with their work and check them out, their page, their Instagrams, and he's gonna put all the links in the
everything
bio.
to be
And they already
stacked
said their
out.
shop name. What's the shop name again? 530.
It's 530 Tattoo.
Yup.
Tattoo.
So you go
on
check it
East
out,
Street.
get tattooed.
747 East Street,
Yup.
Woodland, California, 95776.
Right next to Torito, if you know, you know.
Next to
You know what I mean?
Torito.
Everyone knows, bro. You're Mexican,
take
bro. You know
walking.
for sure you've been to
Right by Uppercuts.
I'm open all day.
Yeah,
You heard him.
We take walk-ins, call by. Remember, we're gonna have piercings soon too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stay tuned for piercings.
Thinking a second one? Shit. Nah.
Ding,
ding, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
No, but you guys heard it here, guys. Once again, thank you guys for watching season 3. This will be episode 3. Thank you, Omar, Jesus, for coming on. Shout out once again, my brother. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. Means a lot of respect for you guys coming on. Like I said, the whole shine is. Thank you for coming on and breaking that. Just to come on our podcast means a lot. We are a small town, so I try to support whoever I can. You know what I'm saying? If I can support anybody or anything, you know, I like to keep us all close. You know, because this town, people like to shit on this town a lot. I don't. You know, I love this town, me personally, and if I can support anybody in this town, I will.
No, it's a good thing what you're doing, bro.
Thank you, thank you, man, thank you.
Love this, man. Love this for
Thank you,
you.
guys. Once again, guys, Cruiser Red Talk Casinos. We're out.
Baby girl, I got some toxic traits. I never meant for it to be this way.